Show and tell. Hi guys, I'm Judy, and today I'm going to be watching Princess Jellyfish, season 1, episode 4. In the last episode, we saw a little bit more of something Nosuke. I don't remember his name. More of his life, more of the way that he conducts himself. Kind of a little bit of the reason of why he dresses up. I mean, he pretty much kind of told himself like there were two reasons, one, to make sure that he never he doesn't want to continue in in the family politics at all, and another because he thinks it's pretty, I think, or he really likes it or something like that. And then he also really wanted to make the girls in the sisterhood pretty, which I don't know about that. He did do it with Tsukimi, but it didn't last very long, and then he set his brother saw her with her makeup on and he was smitten, and then he sent his brother to where she lives, but at that point she'd already taken it off and she looked horrible. And I mean, taken it off, not really. So she looked horrible, and she had, his brother was very turned off. I don't know where that's going, but okay, let's get into this episode. Check out my Patreon for reactions. Subscribe. Let's go. Is that his father or uncle? The mayor that we see there in the Star Wars scene? Yeah, what are we doing today? What challenges are we facing? Okay. Campfire. Oh, okay. Bonfire is what I meant to say. Oh no. That's when it happened? So it has really bitter memories for her. That's traumatic. I'll see you in my aquarium. Okay. Oh, and also we learned that his mother, they're probably half brothers, and his mother is living somewhere, but he doesn't know. Yeah, he wants to remodel. Yeah, that's a problem. But what? Yeah, what? I was wondering if the yeah, you can see Tsukimi is very into this. Sounds great. Go for it. Hedonistic pleasure. Wow, okay. I don't know where this is going with this brother. Oh my god. She can't see anything.
私が気持ち悪いから手が触れるのは嫌ってことか。これぞオタ女子ならではの超解釈なのです。
I mean, I can see that her interpretation is entirely off though.
せずに普通に話してる。眼鏡かけてないからか。
Maybe. Maybe you feel you're not yourself, so you know it's easier for you to just.
さあ、クラゲの展示室に向かいましょう。早く早く。
月見、別人みたい。
Yeah. I don't know if that's a good thing though. On the other hand, like she's letting like the things she wants, like.
クラゲオタクですよ。月見さん。聞こえてますか？
I don't know what you're trying to do. I mean, she's able to be herself, but in a more confident way, you know? So I don't know. It doesn't seem like a bad development. Maybe just because she's. Wow, what a compliment.
何？
What?
どいてもらっていいですか？こっちのクラゲ初お目見えみたいで。
Ouch.
ないので。
Okay. Some blushies. Okay. And you're taking everything off in the ladies' room. That's.
なんであんな可愛いんだろうな。
Yeah, she kind of. You could have brought her out of her shell, actually.
初めて見たからか。
Yeah, exactly. She's also in a place where she's, I guess, happiest and most comfortable, and she can see. Whoa. Okay. See, you brought this about.
いくらでも女の子が寄ってきた。
Oh, okay.
街を歩けばスカウトの嵐、モデル事務所、アイドル事務所、音楽事務所までポケットの。
And now suddenly someone doesn't want you. I mean, especially. Okay. Yeah, stop meaning anything to you. You're sick of women?
この俺がこの光景になんでこんなにムカついてるわけ？はいはい。
Why are you crying? I mean, what kind of hug was this? Did you just hug her? You. Oh, she started crying before. Okay. I mean, I don't know if hugging is like a stranger hugging her is the best response, honestly, but at least you didn't make her cry. Oh. Oh, honestly, that's sweet.
なんでござるか。このサーモグラフィー的体感温度計を背中と肩とほっぺたのあたりにあったかい感触とメガネの。
Yeah, you got very close to this person. Oh no, the kimono. To comfort you. Very creepy the way you depicted that. Are the other women used to you being in a... Whatever. Oh, Sonny, you don't want her to be pretty? What? It was the glasses, okay. I think it was all of it together, but I guess the glasses had a lot to do with it. So the brother realizes that it was the same girl? I don't know. He hasn't seen his mother in a long time either. But the brother seems... You know, doesn't seem bothered by that this time. That's crazy.
じじ様うまいな。もう頼りにならないってな。月見、着替えてきて。あんただけが即戦力よ。はい。
No, 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 no! Don't tear it off! Don't!
いろいろ失礼いたしました。それだけ言いたくて。では。
Wow. that was something.
なんでだよもう二人して鼻血って。そういえば兄貴の彼女って見たことない。
Okay.
ごめんね大変な時に。大丈夫大丈夫。
Yeah, okay, the ankle looks completely different. I don't remember what it looks like. What is wrong with you?
おじさんと昔から仲いいじゃん。彼女とか
What are you trying to get at?
うちが厳しいから連れてこないのかな。
Oh.
シュシュは童貞だよ。今流行りの中年童貞。
Okay. Don't put the pressure on her.
見られてしまった。高校生の時から着ているヘボいヨレヨレのタンクトップ一丁姿。ノーブラジャー、ノーライフ。何やってんのよ、君。まあいやいや、それって逆効果。どうした君殿。大丈夫。
I mean, she did all the other pages before having this breakdown.
今日の俺って少女と童貞のラブシーンに嫉妬したってこと？やだ。
You have problems, dude. My goodness. I mean, okay, he has an interesting perspective on life because he's like so tired of everything kind of that he had. Like he got everything. He was so popular. All the beautiful girls came to him. But I guess that explains why he's so kind of over his current friends or whatever. He's a very entitled little person. But anyway, he finds the sisterhood so fascinating. Like he said, he was so sick of women, but he was sick of women, I guess, of a certain type that would fight over him, I guess, from what we saw in that scene. That were all, you know, so beautiful, but we're all over him too at the same time. I get getting tired of that, I guess. And then the sisterhood is completely different. Like they're not falling all over themselves just to get to him, you know, at all. Like they're the complete opposite of that. So that makes sense that would attract him, but not in a I guess in a like attract him as an interesting, different kind of people to spend time with, I guess. Not in a physical way. But then he got attracted to Tsukimi when she was like being herself without the glasses. So, you know, I guess she didn't have to face their beauty or anything, or the fact that they're boys too much. Like she couldn't really see them. And also, she, you know, she was at the jellyfish place where she feels, I guess, the most comfortable and excited in who she is, you know. And also, I guess in some way, she was also being like dressed up so much in some way transported her. I mean, I guess it was mostly the glasses, but I think all of these factors kind of added in to make her like really at ease, I guess, or just like really be herself without thinking too much about it, but without being too self-conscious. But the spell was broken as soon as she had her glasses on. And at first I was like really, I mean, obviously it looked very suspicious that, you know, that Kuranosuke just like walked out of the bathroom and saw them hugging and she was crying and stuff, running away. But actually the actual scene was like not bad at all. Like I could get him, you know, trying to hug her and even like apologized afterwards. Like it just felt, you know, like you hear someone crying about their mother and stuff and saying, oh, I shouldn't cry because she told me not to cry. It was really sweet of him to say, like, it's okay to cry, you know? That was a really sweet moment, actually. I don't even know anymore I mean, in some way, Kuranosuke pretty much set them up together. So it's interesting love triangle, I guess. I mean, he started to get flustered, Kuranosuke. Like, I don't know if if the romance is the main thing here. At this point, it's not exactly. But it's kind of there. So, I mean, I don't know if, like, I'm just supposed to assume that they're going to be the main couple, like Kuranosuke and Tsukimi, but it's not very clear to me at this point. It doesn't seem like the brother really made the connection that the girl that he saw, you know, in the same place before is the same girl, basically. Doesn't seem like he made it because he was so disgusted. I mean, like, you know, when Tsukimi, like, he thought I was so disgusting and couldn't even touch me. I don't think she was that off the mark. I mean, sure, she was exaggerating it in her mind, and I get that tendency for sure. But honestly, he seemed pretty appalled, and he was like, okay, we have to redevelop, like, we have to do the redevelopments here, or take down this place or something, you know? So, I don't know if this is gonna make him, like, change his mind. I don't know if that matters anyway, because it's still a ways off. Like, there's protesters against the redevelopment, and the sisterhood themselves didn't seem that bothered because they think it's gonna take time, or if it might not even happen at all. And we had like this little interaction between Kuranosuke and Tsukimi, like realizing that her mother died. And then he said, "Oh, I know what you feel," which, I mean, he hasn't seen his mother in a long time, and he doesn't even know where she lives. So yes, I can get, like, definitely there are similarities there, but also there's, like, I mean, I think it's a little different when you know your mother's dead, or you haven't seen her, but you know she's out there. I mean, hopefully she's out there. So, I mean, I think he definitely can relate to the loss and the absence, but it's a little different still. But fair enough. I mean, and it seems like he hasn't actually told her why he knows what she feels, like he hasn't actually said anything from what we saw anyway. Like, he just said, "I understand you," and then we saw his brother's face, who was kind of grim. I definitely want to know what happened, like, if the mother's okay, and what happened exactly there. Like, was it an affair? Like, I just wonder. I mean, it puts in context, like, a lot. Like, I don't know if I talked about this last episode, because last episode already we discovered that his mother, he wasn't kind of allowed to see her, sort of, or at least they didn't know. Maybe she was the one who didn't want him to find her, like, because it doesn't seem like, I mean, he said to his brother, like, I think it was like some kind of deal of, like, give me mother's address or something in return to maybe telling him where Tsukimi lived, possibly, I don't know. But it's like the brother, I don't know, he didn't say, like, no, of course not, or something. Like, he didn't, I don't know if it's like he's not allowed to see her or what. But if it's like he's not allowed to see her, then yes, that's really messed up. And of course he would act out against you. Like, I mean, I don't know what to make of his father at this point. He seems like a strict guy. And if it's his mistake, like, if it's his affair, I'm not clear about that. Then, I mean, where does he get off? It's, I don't know, just taking the son, kind of sticking him in this house and then telling him how to do things. Like, of course, Kuranosuke wouldn't go for that. I don't know. It seems like it must be a complex situation that we need to hear more about. So I'm not trying to judge right now. I'm just saying what it looks like. It looks pretty bad, but I'm sure that if we know the whole situation, it might change some perspectives, I guess. It might color the situation a little differently. I don't know. And now his brother Shu has seen Tsukimi in her undershirt, which she immediately thought was really gross, in the same way that he thought she was gross before. But this time it's actually not true, because he was like, it was such an awkward scene. He was just like, okay, I'm sorry for being rude, and then he just walked away. But at least he kept the nosebleed for after, But then again, that means she doesn't realize that he actually thought that was attractive, I guess. And she also had a nosebleed about him hugging her. But that could be, like, that was kind of belated, and it could be not necessarily him. It's just, like, the human contact with a man, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like, so far, I'm not, like, I don't have a preference between the two of them like I mean, if even Tsukimi is going to end up with like either one of them, I don't really have a preference. Both of them are like, I mean, I like Kuranosuke. He's an interesting dude. He has problems, but he's also interesting. And overall, I feel like he's very entitled to some degree. I mean, he has his difficulties for sure, but he has like his entitlement that's kind of like tied up to the fact that he looks good, basically. Also, he has like some some misconceptions or things that he just doesn't give a shit about. So he definitely has to work on that and learn from the sisterhood possibly. But overall, he doesn't. I mean, yeah, I like him. I don't know. I mean, the relationship between him and Tsukimi has been kind of platonic so far, and here it suddenly had like this sort of shift a little bit. He was just kind of blushing and getting jealous. So we'll see how things, develop from here. And Shu was really nice to her. Of course, he wasn't nice to her when she was not looking her best. So it's like, okay, both of them need to, I guess, learn some things about themselves and the world and the girls that they're interacting with. And also, obviously, Tsukimi needs to, I don't know, just kind of become fully more confident in herself, I guess, but not necessarily only when she's pretty or only when she can't see. I mean, I don't know, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's an interesting story though. I like that I don't know exactly what's going to happen, or I mean, not that I usually know exactly what's going to happen in any given show, but it's like sometimes it's kind of clear to you who's going to end up with who or something like that. And here, I'm not even sure it's going to be a romance. I'm not even sure she's going to end up with anyone. So it's interesting. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Special thanks to my top Patreons: Red in Tear, Andy Plays All Night, Terranor, Michael Gabriel, Shadows Moon, Marsh, and Stone Tree. And to the rest of my amazing Patreons who without their support, I would never be able to keep on doing this. Thank you so much.